So practice exercise D talks about set complement or complement of sets. Before we proceed to answering these questions, we need to understand the universal set. The universal set is represented by this U label here. This is called as your universal set. And in the previous module, we talked about 10 types of sets, namely finite, infinite, empty unit, equal equivalent, joint disjoint, subsets, and power set. This is actually the 11th type of set. The universal set is the set under consideration in a given situation or a problem. It is not constant because it can be determined by a given situation. If I will say set of students in CMLCs as my universal set, that is different when I'm going to talk about set of numbers. So it differs from one example to the other. In this case, for practice exercise D, this concerns on the whole numbers from 1 to 10. Okay? To write this, to have an easy understanding for the set complement, let us write the universal set in roster form. So universal set, do not be confused with the symbol of union and universal set. The universal set contains the whole numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, that's 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Okay, why do we need to describe or to list the elements of the universal set? Okay, is because we are going to refer here when answering set complements. Set complements, from the name itself, it is the set that will complete. Okay, if you say X complement, okay, X complement, the elements found in X complement should complete the set X. When I say complete set X, it should return to the universal set. I know it's very high sounding, but let me demonstrate it one by one. Okay. Set X contains elements 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. The first task is to get the complement of X. By the way, we have two symbols for X complement, okay, or complements. Other books will use X and an apostrophe or X prime. We are just going to differentiate them. We are going to use more on of this symbol with a superscript C than the apostrophe. Why? Because in higher mathematics, the apostrophe means different. It means something else. So we are going to practice using superscript C as our complement rather than the apostrophe. Okay, so if we say about X complement, we are going to list the elements found in universal set but not found on X. Okay, found in the universal set but not found in X. To do this, okay, we are going to use the concept of removing, similar to your set difference. But in your set difference, when you say X minus Y, you're going to remove the elements that are found in Y in X. In the set complement, we are going to remove the elements that are found in X in the universal set. In short, to answer number one, we are going to copy a universal set. Yan. Okay. We are going to copy the universal set. Next step is to remove the elements found in X. X has 1, so remove. X has 2, remove. X has 3, remove. X has 4, remove as well. No more other elements. So the elements that are left are is are the elements for the X complement, which are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Why do I say complete, the term complete earlier? Try to look at the elements of set X and set X complement. If you are going, the way to check whether your complement is correct is just by simply combining the X and X complement. When you combine X containing 1, 2, 3, 4, and the X complement containing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they will return to the universal set. They will return to the universal set. Okay, because if you're going to combine them, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the set X, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for X complement. Combining them, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which are the elements of the universal set. In cases wherein it will not return to the universal set, probably in your solution, there are some errors that you have made. So you need to review it. So let's proceed to the Y complement. Y complement should contains the elements found in the universal set but not in Y. So to answer that, again, copy the universal set and then remove the elements found in Y. 2, 4, 6, and then 8. Okay. So the remaining elements are the elements of Y complement. Again, in checking, please try to combine the elements found in Y and Y complement. So you have here 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 pa tayo? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Since we return to the universal set, we are now sure that Y complement contains the elements Y3, 5, 7, 9, and 10. Right? Or in layman's term, when someone tells you, you complete me, okay, it means that both of you are complement to each other. You complete one another. Just like Y and Y complement, they complete one another. They return to the universal set. Finally, for Z complement, okay, Z complement, again, we all know that Z contains the elements 2, 3, 5, and 7 as presented in the previous videos. So to answer Z complement, again, simply copy the universal set. By the way, the universal set here is 1 to 10 because that is what is given. But if the universal set is changed, let's say whole numbers less than 20, so it should include more elements. So again, universal set depends on the given situation. So when you say Z complement, let us remove the elements found in Z. Prime numbers less than 10, 2, 3, 5, and 7. So the elements that are that remain, we have 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 are the elements for Z complement. Again, checking whether if they are correct, you have if they are really complement, you have 1, 2. Let's use another color so that you can see it better. Let's use a brown. So you have 1. All right, it's not good. So let's use violet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There should be no duplications so that it will return to the universal set. So again, complement of a set or set complement can only be answered if there is a given universal set. If there is no given universal set, you're just going nowhere. No reference. Universal set is the reference in answering set complement. So this is our last video for module number 3. Combining all 4 videos, please review for your module number 3 and work on your worksheets. If there are some errors, please I'll still submit them so that there could be feedback on what your work. Thank you very much for your time. See you on the next videos for the next modules. Goodbye.